There are a ton of skills in Ghost of Tsushima, categorized into 3 sections: Samurai, Stances, and Ghost. It can feel slightly overwhelming when you unlock your first ability point and are trying to decide what you should spend it on. So I'm going to go over what I think are the best ones and which Ghost abilities are handy to get unlocked as soon as possible. As always, if you enjoy this one, then please like and subscribe so you don't miss any future Ghost of Tsushima videos. One of the best skills in the game is found in the Ghost section of the abilities screen, and this one is Iron Will. It's really easy to get blindsided by the enemies in Ghost of Tsushima, and you'll die really quickly if this happens. So this ability lets you revive yourself when you die, but it does cost you 2 resolve points and only brings you back with a small amount of health, so you're going to need at least 3 resolve points really to even stand a chance of getting back into a fight. This one is probably worth waiting until you've unlocked a few more resolve points before unlocking, but once you have, it's an absolutely must-have skill. It's also incredibly useful for when you jump off a high cliff and kill yourself, as I have done a fair few times already. Going down that same vein here, the safe landing skill is another incredibly useful one. This one lets you perform a roll as you land to avoid any fall damage. Once you've unlocked that one, you can then unlock the Chain Assassinate skill underneath, which is another really good skill, letting you assassinate 2 nearby targets in quick succession, and you can even go a step further, upgrading this skill to let you take down a 3rd enemy as well. This one is super powerful if you use it in conjunction with a smoke bomb, as the enemies will lose sight of you, leaving you free to assassinate 3 of them really quickly. With that in mind, the smoke bomb is the next ability I would recommend you unlock. You also have the option to upgrade this skill with Blinding Dust to blind enemies temporarily and make the smoke effect last longer. And the second upgrade for the smoke bomb is Healing Incense. This one gives you a portion of your health back when you use the smoke. Another skill that is incredibly useful to unlock early is Roll. This is great for closing the distance to archers without getting hit by their arrows. To the left of the roll skill, you've also got the Perfect Parry. This one was the first skill that I unlocked, letting you launch a deadly counterattack if you parry at just the right moment. This breaks the enemy's defenses using just your parry, leaving them open to your attacks. I also unlocked the Standoff skill early purely because I love this gameplay mechanic. I have no idea why this is in the Ghost section of the abilities, as it's about as much of a samurai skill as you can get. If you upgrade this one, it increases the amount of enemies you can take out in one of these standoffs from 1 up to 3. They'll run at you one at a time, and you just have to time your strikes to one-hit them. If you use bows a lot, then the concentration skill is an absolute must-have, slowing time while aiming to improve your accuracy, making it a lot easier to get those headshots. You can also unlock different techniques for each of the stances. The water stance is unlocked early in the game by taking down 3 Mongol leaders, or less if you hide and observe them before killing them, as this will grant you 2 stance points rather than just 1. If you upgrade this stance just once, it becomes really strong. Unlocking the flowing stance technique will give you access to an attack to take down shieldmen. Holding triangle and then tapping it 3 more times, you'll break their defenses and leave them open to normal attacks. And finally, make sure to upgrade your kunai as early as possible. Upgrading these at a trapper vendor will let you carry more of these, but you will need some predator hides in order to do this. If you use the kunai a lot, then I would definitely unlock the serrated blades upgrade as well, which doubles the damage output. Thanks as ever for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future Ghost of Tsushima videos, and I shall see you guys again soon.